Yes, DoggieDiamondsNoFilter.com is the official website of Doggie Diamonds. Make sure you log on to the website daily. I'm seeing the stats going up. I'm seeing the numbers going up. Go there, DoggieDiamondsNoFilter.com. If you missed any audio shows, if you missed any videos, you might not see it in your feed or your timeline, but it's there, DoggieDiamondsNoFilter.com. Also, you can subscribe to the newsletter at the bottom of the page. At the bottom of the page, subscribe to the newsletter. Listen, have you heard about my $100 promo deal? You should take advantage. Many people charge a lot of money. I only charge $100. Let me give you some details really quick. The promotion will be done on Doggie Diamonds TV and the Interlude TV. So you're getting two platforms, both Insta Stories accounts, both YouTube communities, the Threads accounts, the Facebook accounts, and the Twitter accounts. I could promote whatever you need. But as a reminder, this is for serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. I can help you bring more awareness to your products, your T-shirts, your music, your YouTube, your book, whatever you have. I can help you bring more awareness. Your event space, whatever you have, I can help bring more awareness to your product. Even if you need consultation on how to do something, or you need my opinion on something or what you should do, contact me at Doggie Diamonds on Instagram. Let's go. So as you file into the room, don't forget. Doggie Diamonds did this. Yes. As you file into the room, make sure you hit that like button. That like button is essential. It is important. Like button is important. What the like button does is it sends the notifications out to many other people. Help boost me in your favorite word, the algorithm. If you like what I do over here, if you like what I talk about, if you like my graphics, if you like my spiel, if you like my sense of humor, if you like my talking points, hit that like button. Even if you don't like it, hit the like button because you're over here. Just help. Yeah. Yeah. Truth or bot, I can listen to your music. It might cost you a little, might cost you a lot, but it's gonna cost you. But hit me up at Instagram. At Doggie Diamonds on Instagram. At Doggie Diamonds on Instagram. I'm here. Don't forget. Doggie Diamonds did this. Yes. I took the weekend off, relaxed the weekend. Got some decent sleep, I think. But I'm here. Every night, Monday through Friday, 7:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, 7:30 p.m. I'll be here. You see, I started on time tonight. I wasn't playing. I was dead serious. And don't forget, never forget. Doggie Diamonds did this.
Yes.
Don't forget. All right, I'm ready. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Oliver Young, Rashawn Green, Big Ma, Nisha 9 Stars, Metal Face. Kelly Mills in the building. Brooklyn GQ, Black Hand Side. Truthabot, Mumu 74. NYU RBL GND 82. Bernadette Bernie. Kilo Zombies. I like that. As you following Watt Slice, what's up? It's Boss. Sharif Gunna, I see you. Tisha. Rashonda Gray, I see you. You in the room, make some noise. I'm popping opinions. The Kitchen Closed. Cost TV in the building. Got a good YouTube as well. Cost TV. Christopher Farmer. Shout out to everybody. That's everybody here. You know what? Hold on. Let's do something that we never do. I need to get all these shout outs in. King of Blends. Thank you for the super chat. Let's do something else. Here we go. All right. We got to start that over because I got to get all the shout outs in, man. D. Silman, Drew B. Anthony Sims. I see y'all. Filing in. Hit that like button. It's very, very important. Let's get this to 100 likes while y'all here. Really quick. If you on the phone, it's very easy to hit the like. Just hit the like button or just hit the X or the live chat and just hit the like button and then come out. It's simple. Very, very simple. Kid Chris, I see you. I see you. Let's get the likes up. You won't leave the room if you hit the likes. You'll still be right there. Just hit the X or the live chat, hit the like, and then come back and just hit then just hit live chat again. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready. All right. I'm ready. What's up, everybody? I'm Doggie Diamonds. You know, this is Doggie Diamonds TV. Real Morning Coffee. I like that name. Lord Salam. I like that name also. But Real Morning Coffee? No. Roni Morning Coffee. See, I'm telling you, do not read with shades on, because you will sound like Hooked on Phonics. Ooh, hold on. Hooked on Phonics.
Works for me.
That's what you be sounding like. So sometimes I be reading, I be having my shades on. I ain't going cap. And y'all be probably saying, this nigga can't read for shit. But I be doing too much sometimes. I got to take the shades off to read, you know, and I'm blind too. So anyway, I ain't this blind, though. I ain't blind like that, but sometimes I can't see shit, you know. But what's up? How's everybody doing? Monday, Money Making Mondays. Hopefully you paid all your bills, your rent. I'm happy I just got a credit alert. My credit score went up 761, so I'm happy about that. Hey, I'm happy about that. Then my credit score went up 761. You know, that's nice, but a purchase of a Ford Focus and all of that, you know, and I got a 761. That is indubitably. But hopefully everybody's doing well. I'm gonna hit you with a lot of content this week, so you listen, be prepared. I want to hear nothing this week. Content crazy. Of course, if you want to support me financially, you like what I do over here, the super chat is open, as well as the Cash App is pinned to the top of the screen. It's my Cash App, definitely coming to me, so don't think it's going nowhere. Yeah. So let me go, man. Let me go in really quick so we could do this and roll out. So as for me, like I'll get into that later. So this is from hot97.com. Supposed to be playing hip hop and R&B, but they got a blog as well, you know. So YSL co-founder defends Gunna. He didn't rat. Outside of Young Thug, Gunna was the center of attention during the YSL RICO trial after accepting a plea and admitting that the Young Stoner Life is a record label and a gang. So when he did that, we saw that in court. We all bear witness to him saying that it was a gang and a record label. Okay. But YSL Mondo addressed the situation on his Instagram story yesterday, defending Gunna. I should have never spoken about Gunna because technically he didn't rat, Mondo wrote in the Instagram story. He just folded under pressure and should have stayed loyal until everything was over. All the originals know he didn't do anything and wasn't around from the beginning. That's weird. Continuing, he expresses frustration over someone else who he claims is a real informant and is being held, he continued. He wasn't going to do any time regardless. I feel bad because now a guy who is an actual informant is running around the city getting glorified and smiling like he didn't send multiple people to jail. I was mad and hurt seeing my brother go through this after he uplifted so many people. And I believe he's talking about Little Woody, a.k.a. YSL Woody, and I want to talk about that too as well. So he went into Mono apologized for labeling Gunna a rat and accepted responsibility for his comments. I'm a real person and I'm not afraid to admit when I was wrong, he concluded, saying Gunna is a rat was wrong, but I can't take it back. I have to stand by what I said and accept the consequences. I'm glad Gunna is out here putting the brand and label on his back. Now, I am all the way confused. I am all the way confused. And if you want to know who YSL Mondo is, he is, in many places, they say he's the co-founder of YSL. Also, Fani, however you pronounce your homegirl name, she was his defense lawyer before. So I think that's why that was a conflict of interest as well. But he's been arrested. He's been labeled as the co-founder of many different publications. So I guess he is the co-founder. But the DA was actually his defense attorney before, which is very, very weird. But, you know, I guess that's something that y'all got to think about and talk about later. So I want to say this. I want y'all to keep the chat clean. because you know, they mess with me a lot. So when y'all say a lot of stuff, the moderators probably just delete your comments or get rid of them because they mess with me a lot. So just keep that in mind when you leave comments in the chat. We gonna keep it clean. But the moderators, go a little easy. Don't go hard on them. You know what I'm saying? Let them say some stuff. As long as they're not cursing too much or being disrespectful to me, let them say what they gotta say, because we need all the people here to talk. We don't want them to feel like they can't talk. So this is what I want to know. So if he's not a rat, right? So what is a rat now, right? Because, and I'm gonna be real with you, I never really cared about rat politics. I never really cared about who's a rat, who's not a rat. I'm not in the street. I don't commit any illegal activity. So nobody's gonna be able to tell on me or nothing. But Gunna was labeled a rat by everybody who everybody involved. I'm so confused by this case because, like Oliver Young said, there's so many whatchamacallit, judges step down. It's just weird. I don't even know what's going on. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't care. But what it should have been, what should happen from this? This is a cautionary tale for other people to learn from, in my opinion. All these little dudes you just seen, the little, what's his name? D-Lo or D. I don't even know some of these guys' names. Their names are just all over the place. I just seen somebody getting arrested today. And I'm just want to tell many of you individuals, if you're an up-and-coming rapper or you're a rapper, y'all keep promoting that shit. Y'all all going to end up in the same place. My grandmother, I tell you about my grandmother. I love my grandmother so much. She always told me, they'll make room for you. And it's two places. Remember that I said this to you. Because I be saying stuff and they be jacking me later, trying to act like it's there. Like when I said, Jeezy told your kids trap or die, but then took his kids to college. They ran with that. We ain't going to say who it was, but it was a few people. Rod Wave was one of them. But besides the point, right? So my grandmother always told me it's two places they'll always make room for you. It's never crowded. And she said that's jail and the morgue. So if you out there being a goof troop and you doing a bunch of stuff you ain't got no business doing, just know the jails will never be too crowded for you, and neither will the morgue. And when you take place in this type of lifestyle and this thought process, that is two places you most definitely will end. Jail and the morgue. It's never too crowded. They'll make room for you. They will always make room for you. They never say, hey, you know what? You're free to go because it's too crowded. They'll never say, hey, you know what? Let's resuscitate them and bring them back to life because the morgue is too full. No, you just be laying on top of somebody else. No diddy. Straight up necrophilia. You just be laying there, slab, toenails looking like you was in the movie Lost Boys, dead as a doornail. So they call him a rat because I think part of Thug's case was trying to say that it's a record label, but not a gang. They're not a gang. They're a record label. And when Gunna said that, which we all heard, that's why they're saying he's a rat. But as far as, I don't think he really told any details or anything like that. But now you have Little Woody, a.k.a. YSL Woody, who did tell. So in comparison to what they're saying Gunna is to what Woody did, Woody would be considered what they call a rat. Because when I watched some of his behind the scenes stuff, they said to him, and this is how tricky police is, right? They know you're in an interrogation room. They know it's being filmed. You know who don't know it's being filmed? Yo dumb ass. So you seen Woody sitting there and talking about he's been giving them stuff for 11 years. I'm like, damn, like, yo, you could be right around somebody and don't even know they've been an informant for 11 years, 12 years. That's what I'm saying. There is no reward in crime. I'm just being real with you because you just never know when somebody's going to flip. And I want to really delve into that. I said it before, but I'm going to bring that point home. So he was an informant for like 10, 11 years. But what had me bugging, they knew he was sending people to the upper room and they ain't do nothing. You see how dirty that is? Like he'll have a license to do whatever he want if this is what they want. So as long as we want him, hey, we don't care what you do. You could be down and shit, sending people to the upper room, doing all this stuff, but you got to help us get him. So YSL Woody, I don't want to call him YSL Woody because I think his name is Lil Woody. This dude is doing 20 verse 1, pop the balloon shows. He doing all types of interviews. I'm like, yo, what happened? The streets is a myth. The streets is real. If you go out there, you can get sent to the upper room. You can go to jail. But this code, this mentality that people be trying to push and project on other people, that shit don't exist. Because how is this dude on a damn interview tour doing press? Now, people say he's slow and all that. No, he's actually intelligent. Because when you seen him in the interrogation room, he was talking very eloquently and he was talking very, very articulately. But when he got on the stand, that's when he played dumb. And that's what I was saying to y'all the other day about people like Plies, and they talk to who they think the level of your comprehension is. So people will talk stupid if they think you stupid. So this dude is on the stand doing all types of stuff because he could try to be inadmissible because they will just call him a hostile witness. Listen, what he said in that interrogation room and that paperwork and all them shit he signed off on, that court stand shit, that don't even matter. That's what they built their case off of. So they just gotta the case looks crazy to me, but I'm like, this dude is doing press. This dude is doing press. This dude is like a star now. Like, how you a star snitch? How you a star rat? And then you down some shit and tell on. That's why I say the game is dirty. The game is dirty. How you a star rat? How you a whole rat that'll down some shit? You know how scary of a person that is? That's the type of individual that'll try to down you, and you try to down him back, and he tell on you. You can't even be like, he did it first. Because then that makes you a snitch. See how all this shit is stupid? See how that mentality is crazy? Dude, knock on your door. Who is it? It's Woody. Yo, why all of them talk with that high pitch, like effeminate? Because you notice he sound like Doug. They all talking that. I don't know. I don't know. I can't. But just think about it. You got somebody gunning for you, no pun intended, and then you try to get at them and they tell on you. See, Kid Chris said he's kind of zesty. Yo, they all talk a little, you know what I'm saying? So we looking at all this stuff, and when we look at the glamour, the glitz, all the stuff that comes with being on and stuff, it's all this illegal shit, and they just be sitting back watching you, eating their fucking donuts. We're going to fucking catch him. He's going to fuck up. Then they cut somebody a deal. And then he just tell on everybody. So I can't fathom what's happening right now. I can't even fathom the times we in. And the reason why I wanted to do this show, because the ratting thing has to be extended to different levels, right? So let's think about different levels. Right now, what is done in secrecy? What is done in private anymore? Is there such thing as privacy anymore? Did you notice we just live in an era with somebody just waiting to expose you? You can't text nobody. Like right now, as you just think, if you're a guy and you like a girl, or if you're a woman and you like a man and you text them, it could be a heartfelt text. Do you know how many people saw your text? Do you know how many people saw your text? Do you know how many people you might text somebody, yo, I blah, 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 whatever the case may be, and then out of nowhere, you outed because you said, yo, Just because you expressed how much you like somebody or how much you feel in somebody out of nowhere, everybody know your business. What happened to the days where it was secrecy, it was privacy, it was individuals that you can speak to and they kept, like I got people I don't like, I still would never tell you something that they told me in confidence. I still won't tell the world. I still won't tell the world. Yo, first of all, global, whatever, I don't give a fuck about you or your facts. I'm not going into the particulars of the case. If you want to be DA, don't ban them or get rid of them either. But if you want to be DA or you want to be private investigator, you do that on your time. I'm off that. All right? Because all of them is a bunch of criminals and all of them is doing bullshit. So if they go to jail, I don't care. I'm talking to the common folk who like to cosplay like they criminals and all of this shit for likes and views, and this is where they're gonna end up. That's the meaning of this show. Not who the facts is straight and who did what. One time he had 3 lollipops, and I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that. Fuck, we get the facts straight when they all liars. What's the facts to liars? How do we decipher when it's the truth or when the facts is what it is if a nigga getting immunity and a nigga lying? You talking about get the facts straight. And they all liars. So fuck out of here. Get your facts straight. Like I'm fucking Lisa Evers or something like that. Like I'm private investigating. They all liars and did fuck shit. And they got caught. So that's that. It ain't about no facts. How we talking about facts? And I never said he downed something, you stupid motherfucker. I said, see, again. Comprehension is key. Many of you do not comprehend anything. I said he could have downed shit. See? Comprehension is key. I'm not following this shit. That's the problem now. I'm talking about how this gets publicized in front of the world, and then every day we see one of our young brothers like this. We starting to see the women get locked up. We starting to see the women lining dudes up, the Julio Fulio shit. Why? Because it garners attention beforehand, and this is the end result. This is what I'm trying to tell people, but a lot of shit be a cautionary tale. But what happens is y'all want to, get the facts straight. Like you was there. You down with, well, why you ain't in there then? If you got all the facts, why you ain't on the defense? Why you ain't a part of the defense? Why you ain't a part of the prosecution? And if you know because you're a member of YSL, why your ass ain't in the pokey then? So be quiet. I don't got time to use discernment when somebody lying and telling the truth. Fucking nigga lie, y'all know these niggas is liars. I know I'm not going to listen to anything Woody has to say when I seen him sit with the police and say, we've been giving you stuff. I did see that. We've been giving you, so we've been looking out for you. I know you've been looking out for me, but I'm just saying that I can't, and why you want me to do that? I can't do that. You want me to do that about nothing, Doug? Listen, I watch him say to the police, y'all not looking out for me. We've been working together for a long time. I watched that. So now I'm supposed to say, I wonder if he's telling the truth. I wonder if he's telling the truth this time. I wonder if he's lying. Ain't got no time for that. Ain't got no time for that. All this stupid nigga street shit is the problem now. That everybody trying to perpetuate how big and bad they are when everybody grave gonna be the same 6 feet. Everybody jail shit gonna be the same place. You think I'm gonna sit there and try to make sense out of somebody that they ask? Because all I see is excerpts. They sit there and gonna say, hey, yeah, why you shrugging your shoulders, Woody? Cause they my shoulders. He's sitting there. Why you shrugging your shoulders, Woody? Cause they my shoulders. Well, she keep asking me the same thing, and I don't know what to tell this lady. I done told her the same thing 2-3 times, and What's that smell? This is the problem. This is the problem. This is the problem that we have because we think a lot of shit is cute. But I tell you, same thing that make you laugh, make you cry. He's a rat. But then you say you can't take it back that he's a rat. Just really think about that. So if you put a label on a man where somebody might want to hurt the man, then out of nowhere, oh, I take it back. Or I shouldn't have called him a rat, but I take it back. Well, you can't take that back. Never hear how this nigga talk? Then he doing balloon pop shows. Then he doing press. And how you doing press and you a star witness in the case? How you doing press? They my shoulders. This woman keep on asking me the same thing over and over again. And I told her later, I don't know what she want me to tell her. One thing we don't take into consideration, hey, H.I., one thing we don't take into consideration, and it's very, very, very sad. What we do, what we ingest, what we promote, what we think is cute, man, we got children coming up behind us. Nobody, you notice? Nobody cares about the children. What's being done right now in our society that we control that's going to help the children's future? You tell me. What are we doing to ensure that the children even have a future and they don't end up like us in many instances? And when I say us, I don't mean me, you, people in the chat. I'm just saying us as a whole. What are we doing to ensure that the children have a future? All they get to watch and see is goofy shit. If I tell you, listen, one day I might say, what my niece told me when I saw her the other day. But she texted me the other day and she was like, Uncle, hip-hop legend DJ Polo passed away. And I'm like, how the fuck you know that? We never know what they see. We never know what they got access to. And although that's not a bad thing, what about how the bad things is out there? So as they growing up, they seeing all these dances, all these stupid-ass TikTok, all of this profanity, laced stuff in the music, and it's being played all day. And many of you have children. Many of you have young ones, and like nobody cares no more. So it's gonna be a lost generation. Bad enough. Luckily, we survived the crack era. Luckily. Because some of us didn't survive the crack era. Some people got crack in their veins. Some people lost their parents to crack. Some people rather incarceration or whatever. So now you have us who's supposed to correct the wrongs of our parents, and we just passing on the stupid shit. Everybody just dumb. But like I was saying about the whole ratting and snitching thing and all that shit, nothing is done in confidence anymore, man. When people tell me, I don't even be wanting to regurgitate or say that shit. So that's why I be just telling people, I think that's just why I'm a loner, because I don't want to hear nothing. You know, honestly, like I find like in my life, where I'm at right now, I don't want to hear nothing. How is that conducive to what I'm trying to do and what I'm doing? You get what I'm saying? And I think that's very, very important for your growth as a person. And I know, listen, bullshit is entertaining, okay? It's like eating bad. Bad food is good. It tastes good. Who the fuck want to eat celery? And I don't know where you got that celery with peanuts from, but the kid ain't never eat no celery and peanut butter, rather. I ain't never doing that. Who want to eat carrots with ranch when you could just have some, I don't eat no white sauce anyway, but you could just have some buffalo wings with all that sauce on there, all that barbecue sauce, right? But at what cost does it have for you in the future? So sometimes you gotta eat clean. And it's the same with everything. I know some of the most bullshit things that go on is very entertaining. Sometimes watching a documentary could be boring. Sometimes listening to a lecture could be boring. Sometimes reading a book could be boring. But just think about your brain long term. Your brain is food too. Your mind control your whole body, right? So when you're thinking about your mind, right? Your mind control your whole body. So we're sitting here thinking, if we eat bullshit, at what cost? So you think that if you're not ingesting any food that's brain food, it's not going to cost you in the long run? It's going to cost you as well. And I know, listen, fuck shit is entertaining. It's very, very entertaining, but at what cost? Especially if you don't balance it. And if you know the society is made for us to just stay over here. There is no balance. There is no a little bit of this, a little bit of this. There is no plethora of things. It's all of this. It's all of this. So now that's why we're afraid to confide in anybody. That's why we're afraid to be in a relationship. That's why we're afraid to tell people how you really feel or what's on your mind. Because you know, when I told you, I told 1,000 people. Because everybody got somebody they trust, right? So if I tell you because I trust you, you trust somebody else. And that person that they trust somebody else. And they trust somebody else. So by the time you realize 10 people know what you said to one person because you trust them and they trusted somebody else. And what's the first thing when you tell somebody not to do something? They say, yo, don't tell nobody. Soon as you tell somebody don't tell nobody, here we go. And I told y'all too, it's the realest shit. You could clip this and quote this. It's sad. Sometimes your biggest enemy is laying right next to you in the bed. I know it's fucked up to say that. I know it's fucked up to think that. But sometimes your biggest enemy and op is laying right next to you in the bed every night. So how do we function in a society where you can't fucking trust nobody? That's the problem. You got people competing with you. You could be a teacher. Motherfucker might be a bus driver and they looking at you like, oh, I'm going to take them out. We're not even in the same field. We don't even do the same thing. Why are we against each other again? So if you find yourself very, very reclusive and an introvert now, I understand you. If you talk to probably like 4 people a week, I understand you. I completely understand you now because where we at right now, for example, you know, social media is for what? Sometimes we need different perspectives and stuff. Do you notice people have like $1 billion memory when it come to you? They be like, you had posted. I had people saying to me, you had said, and I'm like, yo, I never said that shit. But just really think about this. I did a whole show on this the beginning of the year, the top of the year. When you're having a crisis, and it's social media, the key word in social media is what? Social. Social. How social is social media? It's just the grounds for a good argument, a ground for disagreement, and a ground for debates. That's all that shit really is. That's what social media is. When you go on social media, anything you say or post, somebody's gonna, and then you have people who, and let me explain something too. Let me explain something too. Because we going, you know, I'm the narrative killer, because narratives are spread by fools who don't know what they talking about. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't really talk to too many people, so people don't know me personally. You don't know nothing about me. Only what I indulge. But if I indulge half the shit about me, it'll blow some people's brain. But let me explain something to you. I have people who come in the chat and say, what are you complaining about now? Or you always complaining? Let me tell you something, you stupid, ignorant motherfuckers. I'm a person with a platform. I hear people gripes. I see people gripes. I hear people in the street and I see stuff. Me with a platform, my job with having a platform is to try to get the world and the masses of listeners to look at things in from different perspectives. That's all it is. That don't mean I'm going through it. You don't see me looking all crazy, skinny, skin looking crazy, stressed out. That ain't my life. But I do speak on what I see going on in society because that's what your platforms are for. You're supposed to speak for the people who don't have a voice. So just because I say something, that don't mean I'm going through it. And I don't give a fuck about none of these niggas. I don't care about none of these niggas on YouTube or what they doing or what they got going on if they ain't no friend of mine. And I ain't in competition with nobody. So let's just kill that now. Let's just kill that now. And look, the Kitchen Clothes podcast is my homeboy Nichols, who we grew up together. You understand what I'm saying? So I was just talking to my cousin today, right? And one thing too that I think many of you don't do enough, y'all better start being proud of yourself. You better start being proud of yourself. Yeah, you're not where you was or you're not where you want to go maybe yet, but you're not where you was. So if you grew up wearing hand-me-downs, you grew up no school clothes, no Christmas gifts, no Easter clothes, the fact that you're able to do some of them things for yourself now, you better be grateful and move forward. Because your life is not about what somebody else is doing. What somebody else is eating, you can't digest it. You better start being a little bit more proud of yourself and being grateful, because remember where you came from. That's what life is all about. Remember where you was. If you're not there no more, yeah, life every day is difficult. It's tough. It's a lot going on. It's a lot that make you want to give up. It's a lot that make you want to quit and do shit. But remember where you were. Remember where you were and just be proud of yourself. Like, you know what? Hey, you might say to yourself, damn, I lost 20 pounds and I gave 15 back. You know what? You're still up 5. And go off of that. I'm still up 5. And you know what? I fell off, but I'm going to get back on. You might have had $30,000 in the bank. Times got hard. You had this dip in that stash. You only got $5,000 left. You know what? It was a point where you ain't have nothing. You didn't have nothing. You're up $5,000. You know, you got to get back on your grind and hustle, but stop being always hard on yourself and comparing and contrasting yourself to somebody else, because you don't live there. You never know what somebody is doing or what somebody had to do to get where they are right now. And some of the things that people did or do, you don't want to do that. Just be happy. If you're driving a car, yeah, you might not have the most pristine car, the greatest car, but you know what? You remember beating your feet. You remember beating your feet. You might not have the following that you have. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? That you want to have. But you know what? You got something. Your music might not be what you want it to be, but you remember when you was able to say, damn, I want to make music. But you know what? You making it. So just start being a little bit more appreciative of you. You. Be appreciative of you. That don't mean be a narcissist. That don't mean be an asshole, but say, damn. And look, people start leaving the room when I start talking like this, right? They like, ain't no gossip. Ain't no bullshit. I'm out. I'll watch something else. I don't know how to really feed y'all that shit, because that's not food. If you want to eat that food, you know where you got to go to get that. It is. I understand. Low vibrating bullshit, hey, it's there for you. You got McDonald's, you got a salad. But let me ask you something. Why does water cost more than soda? You know what I'm saying? Why does water cost more than soda? And every night of my life, every day of my life, I'm not always feeling the most positive and all that. Sometimes I want to get on bullshit. Sometimes I want to be on bullshit. But at the same, it has to be a balance. If you talk about bullshit for 10 days, shit, you got to give them at least 8 days of something good. You know what I'm saying? Life is not always fucked up. Life is pretty good. You know why? Because you're alive. Because somebody just took their last breath today. Somebody going to take and see, this the thing. When people are alive and living, there's no appreciation for life. But as soon as somebody died, you find a picture of them and want to put it up. Rest in peace to such and such. They probably was the best. You notice everybody's the best at something when they die. They probably was the best running back ever. But they was alive and you didn't think of them. And maybe it was out of sight, out of mind. But if you notice, I put up the thing of Fox not being well. It really wasn't received. Now, all the same people that watched me put up the thing of Fox not being well is saying rest in peace to her. So while she was alive and I said, let's lift her up in prayer, nobody did anything. But they find pictures of her to say rest in peace. This shit is all backwards to me. I'm telling you, I don't even understand today's society no more. I ain't trying to. I ain't trying to understand nothing. Look, I will live in my little bubble by myself. I don't even care. I don't get it. I don't understand anything anymore. I believe none of what I hear and nothing of what I see. Just be like, yeah. So right now, it's just like a lot of shit is just some clout chase shit. Everybody's trying to be a star. Everybody's trying to be famous. Everybody's trying to find their new next thing to get me some clout, to get me some views, get me some like. And if it's at your expense, so what? Just really think about it. If it's at your expense, so what? If I got to embarrass you, so what? If I got to tell one of your secrets, so what? And everybody is making shit content. Everything ain't content. I just don't think that is. So why I did the Ice Spice earlier? Somebody left a comment, and it's very, very important to address that comment when somebody said, why is this a topic? Because it's a topic because it goes to show she shook her ass and did all that shit, shaking her ass and twerking, and only sold 28,000 records. So all that for what? There's really, listen, the only reward in life that you can ever have is peace. There's really no other rewards if you're not at peace. It doesn't mean anything. If you're not at peace, I can show you some of the most materialistic shit ever that I purchased in my life. That don't give me peace. It only gives me peace when I can utilize it to what I do. All that materialism shit, that don't mean nothing. It's not going to give you peace. So followers and all that shit, listen, man, I've done more in my life than I thought I would because I didn't set out to do this. That's what people don't get to. I didn't set out to do this. I didn't wake up and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to do interviews for a living. I'm going to do media. That was a mission I started in like 2006. And I'm like, you know what? This shit is, this shit is okay. But I got to be proud of me because, again, how many people tell you they proud of you? How many people support your efforts? See, that's the shit that's deep. How many people support your efforts? And then you know what's crazy? They call Gunna a rat. They were saying he had one of the best albums. They said he had one of the best albums. I didn't listen because I never really listened to any of his shit. So I didn't listen, not because he was a rat or he wasn't, because I don't give a fuck who's a rat. I'm not in the street. I don't care about who's a rat. I wouldn't even know if some of these guys is a rat. And you know who the biggest rats? The motherfuckers who you don't know ratted. You just didn't tell them yet. Now, this is the thing. Now, if you're an individual who dirty Mac and tell a girl, yo, he got a girl, you ain't no rat. So ratting is only when we talk to the police. That's what we learning today. That's what we saying, people. When you talk to the police, that's the only time you're a rat. But if you tell a girl, yo, you know he got a girl, right? What are you then? Because if a nigga will tell on you to get some box, what you think he'll do for his freedom? And I get dirty Mac'd a lot in my life. There be girls that I don't even like or want to be with. And there's always some dude in their ear telling them something about me. Oh, he's a misogynist. Oh, he's this, he's that. And there's always some man talking to some girl about me. I don't talk about you niggas. Listen, all you niggas, clip this shit. All you niggas, I don't talk about you niggas. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. None of y'all. I don't care if you the greatest rapper. I don't care if you got a lot of money. If you drive the best car, I do not study y'all. You will never, ever hear about me talking about any of y'all to no female. I don't know what y'all do. Don't care. Don't care. If the chick like you, congratulations. But I've never in my life said to a female, you know he's such and such, right? Or you're not going to get along with him. Or he does this. And that shit always happening to me. I'm like, yo, I'm in the twilight zone. Because I'm like, fucking nigga talking about me for? I'm not in the running for nothing. You know, if the girl like you, then you got it. What they got to do with me? You know he's such and such, right? I don't care about none of y'all niggas. And you know what else too? None of y'all want to fight. Y'all want to talk. Y'all don't want to fight. Y'all want to talk and whisper. Stop that. Y'all niggas is rats, if anything. Y'all niggas is rats. Cause and then the niggas be talking about shit they don't know. What I look like talking to somebody else's business. I don't be knowing who fucking who. I don't like the minute the minute I sit down and talk about another nigga meat action, just really think about that. I heard he was fucking. You ain't never seen me do that shit. I mean, when I had that bozo on the channel with me, and he was like, I want to do a show about how many kids Nick Cannon got. Fuck, I look like talking about Nick Cannon. If he could afford his kids, who am I to say how many fucking kids he should have or shouldn't have? Just really think about that. That nigga got more money than me. He could have 90 kids. If he could pay for them and take care of them and nurture them, who am I to say how many kids he should have or shouldn't have? Why is that a topic? So when I do topics, I always want to be able to ingest the final thought in there on some the hell is his name? The talk show dude who died away. Who died, whatever that nigga with the glasses. I forgot his name. You know what I'm saying? Like we got voices to use. We got to use these voices. No, not Donahue, the other dude. Damn. What the fuck is his name? Jerry Springer. Jerry Springer. Yeah, Jerry Springer. You know how he do the final thought? That's what I be doing this shit for. I'm always gonna ingest my shit in there or how I see shit, but we gonna talk about regular shit. But again, like, look at where we at. Like, when's the last? Like, listen, we talking about rats and snitches. Who's a rat and a snitch? When the last time you talked to somebody and fuck with somebody and they didn't have a hidden agenda? How many people could you really just build with and converse with without them having a hidden agenda? That ain't no snake rat shit. Look how people looking to use you, especially if you're able to render certain services to people. And then now it's so bad, the people who render the services got hidden agendas. You see, people who render services got hidden agendas. Yeah, I'm going to act like I'm helping anybody, but I really want some pussy pictures. I'm going to act like I'm helping people, but I'm really going to try to kick it to you. I'm going to act like I want to help people. I want to see people win. But my whole thing is, I'm going to hit that. I'm going to get this from her. Just really think about that. So you'll be like, nah, I don't trust you. Because you know if you go to a professional, that shit ain't going to happen to you. So that's why us on the thing that we do, people be afraid and be apprehensive. You know what I'm saying? So when I say I offer promo, people not going to say, damn, $100, he could put me in front of all those people, I'm going to do it. They're going to say, nah, niggas be stealing. Niggas be taking from niggas. I ain't never stole nothing from nobody. I might have been a little tardy with stuff, but I ain't never I never stole nothing from nobody. But look at how some individuals do shit. And then now we all look at each other like, I want to buy her candles, but I don't know if she's going to send them shits. I don't trust it, but you trust Bath and Body Works and you trust Yankee Candle and all that shit. And if they send you a broke candle, you don't even get mad. But when it comes to somebody else that look like you mad as hell. You sell food? Hey, man, you sell oxtails, you sell anything? If that oxtail gravy spilled in that bag, they'll never buy food from you again. They'll give you a 1 review on Yelp, a 0 review on Google shit. But what's the first thing people eat when they go to McDonald's to get them fries? Them fries that's spilled in the bag. Niggas will fight over them fries that's in the bag, but you better not spill your black ass better not spill no oxtail gravy. But them fries that fell in the bag is A-okay. Somebody handle your fries, all them fries that's in the bag, that's me. They never say to McDonald's, man, my fries always spilling in the bag. I'm tired of my fries spilling in the bag. Nope, those the best fries. Niggas fried over the bag fries. When you go to the Chinese restaurant, get you some chicken and broccoli with garlic sauce or broccoli with garlic sauce. You think that garlic sauce is going to stay in that container? Nope, it's all in the bag. And what happened? You go right back and get that spilled ass garlic sauce and don't get mad at nobody. But let you spill some of that collard green juice out that bag or let you spill some of that oxtail gravy out that bag. You getting a 0. Because we naturally bred and taught not to trust each other. And then you have many bozos who's walking around with no skill set, no talent, no real care for the people, all with hidden agendas, and then they fuck it up for everybody. They fuck it up for everybody. So that's why I be distancing myself too. No, don't put me with them. I work hard for this shit. Don't put me with them. No. Don't put my name with this. I work hard for this shit. I really, really care. I really did it when there was no money involved. When I didn't know you could get a view or like or anything. When I was just documenting the culture and just loving it. Just like, damn, yo, man, I just met some of my heroes and sheroes. This is why I'm doing it. Then once everybody found out you could make $1, then everybody's doing it now. But they don't care. That's why niggas be begging for cash apps. That's why niggas be doing all types of shit because it's money in it. It's a financial thing. Anything you love to do, you will never do it for money. You love to do it. So whether you make money or not, you love it. So take the money away from this culture. You would have nobody. You would have nobody. Take the money away. If that be the first people saying that money ain't shit. Money don't mean nothing. And then the next breath asks you for a fucking cash app. Weird. Anyway. 2024, if we still worried about who's a snitch and who's a rat and all that shit, we got a problem. If we still worried about street shit, we got a problem. Thank you, Tim Mack, for supporting my independent voice. We got a problem. If we still worried about who got arrested, we got a problem. In our lifetime right now, this might be one of the most important elections coming up. We don't know where the country gonna go. We see shit going around the world. We see motherfuckers being bombed. We seeing all types of shit happening, and we worried about nigga shit. And then we stifle because we can't go on certain platforms to talk about certain shit because then we stifled. And then when you talk about certain shit, nobody really cares. When you really think about it, nobody really cares. There should be just overlook that shit and just go for what they go for. This is what they doing, so I'm just going with them. You got these I'm with her, I'm not with her posts, all this shit. And people can't even have a decent conversation or be able to converse properly to really, really come to an understanding of where we going. But they quick to say, the community. Listen, we don't have a community. I'm going to say it again because people want to argue with me. We have no black community. It's not one. Community is one, singular. We have plural black communities. And what's going on in this community might not necessarily be what's going on in this community. Only time we have a commonality is as black people. But you got niggas and you got black people. And it's not the same. Where I live, I don't see any niggas because I moved away from that element of my life. I can't be in it. I've been there my whole life. So when you say this is what's going on in the community, that's not always true because some black people live together in peace and harmony, clean up behind each other, have little things in their community with each other, and they make sure the kids are straight. This one picks up all the kids from the bus goes into the community. So it's not the same. So stop trying to act like everywhere we live is fucked up and we some fucked up people because that's doing a disservice too. The community. Listen, it's different places all over the United States that none of it is the same. I know black communities where motherfuckers live in $300,000-$400,000 houses. You think they're littering? You think they're pissing on the side of their house? You think they dumping blunt guts outside? You think they want to fight, kill, stab in they beautiful homes? No. So stop saying the community, the black community, like it's one place. I don't know what's going on in Baltimore. I don't know what's going on in Compton. I don't know what's going on in Chicago. I don't know. Only thing I know is was reported. And then we want to pick and choose where we agree with what they saying, whether the information they giving us is right and exact because it was reported. You don't know what propaganda is? I keep telling y'all what propaganda is. Keep telling y'all what that shit is. So stop saying the community. You didn't do nothing for the black community. The fuck is the black community? When niggas got their PPP loans, what did they do? Many of them went out, bought bottles, got high, smoked all types of gas, took trips to DR, got BBLs and all that shit. So what did people do for themselves? I don't think about what nobody could do for me. I think about what I could do for me. I don't think about what the community is going to do for me. I want the SB 1200. The new one. I still got a bunch of discs. I probably have like 2,000 beats that's on the SB 1200, but it costs $4,000. I don't have the money right now that I should spend $4,000 on that. I have the money, but I think I should spend it other places. So somebody said to me, yo, you got all that following and all them supporters. If everybody gave you $5, if 1,000 people gave you $5, you probably be able to get the machine. I was like, I don't even put that on people. I don't put yo, y'all give me this and I could get this. I don't do that. I got to figure it out. You know why? Because I'm so used to depending on me. Anything I get, I just feel grateful. Anything I get, any Cash App I get, I feel grateful. Any Super Chat I get, I feel grateful. Listen, I have to figure it out, regardless. I have to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out always. Without borrowing, and stealing, I'm going to figure it out. I don't care what I got to do to get some bread that's not going to take away from my morals, values, and principles. Other than that, I'm going to do what I got to do. Straight like that. So I held y'all here for a little while. It's only been an hour, but you know what? I don't like to keep y'all longer than an hour. There's a lot of shit going on in the YouTube sphere. It is definitely, we are the new TV. We are the television. I think you should tune into what I have to say every night, Monday through Friday, 7:30 p.m. Tell a friend, tell a friend. The weekends I might go on, but this past weekend I was relaxing and watching boxing. That's what I chose to do. But it's very, very important that you hit the like button. So if you watch the video, if you didn't hit the like button on the way out, just hit the like button. Also leave a comment. You can say whatever you want to say. Just be respectful. I try not to disrespect nobody, but when you be disrespectful and you say stupid shit, I only know one energy. I only know go. I really rarely hit the brakes. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to crash, let's crash. You know what I'm saying? My Ford Focus is $75,000. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to crash, we could crash. I got full insurance. You know what I'm saying? But again, thank you, God's own DJ. You know what I'm saying? You're not broke, bro. You're not broke. None of us is broke. You know why? Because the broke person is doing real bad. The broke person don't have no shoes on. The broke person don't have no food, clothing, or shelter. So as long as we have that, we not broke. We got to figure it out. We're going to figure it out. And that's why I be trying to say to people, you know, it is people like me who, I'm never going to stop giving people chances. I'm never going to stop bringing people on my platform and trying to help them. I do it. But again, man, I can't be having people bite the hand that fed them. I got bite marks all over my hand from trying to help people. I don't know how to stop. I'm going to continue. I'm going to find somebody else to put here, sit next to me. That's just all I know how to do, you know, and I just pray for the best, but expect the worst. You know what I'm saying? My name is Diamonds for different reasons. Diamonds is formed under pressure, and diamonds is also a precious jewel. And when you think about the dog, it has nothing to do with a dog per se, but a dog is man's best friend, and dogs are very, very loyal. So you have a loyal jewel. And then also the information that I'm able to convey to y'all. Sometimes people say I'm dropping gems. So that's why that's my name. And then also with the Diamonds thing, Diamond is selling 10 million records. I always said I was going to sell 10 million records. And also if you play tag in New York City, they say Doggie Diamond, and says to step right out. So as a producer, I would say, yo, whoever I work with, they're going to be it. So when you playing tag, you choose to see who's going to be it. If you don't say not it, but then you'll say, I'm the chooser. And then one of the choosers, besides engine, number 9. Going. So you might know that if you're from New York City, but Doggie Diamonds is when you put your foot in and we all see who's it. So that's why that's my name. It got nothing to do with no weirdo shit or no whatever. I don't think I'm a damn dog or none of that. That's why that's never been my logo or nothing like that. But it is what it is. But I got a lot of shit that I'm dropping this week. If you didn't watch the Captain Tazariak interview, please watch that. I thought that was a nice interview. It's on the channel. I'm about to clip that up and put some of the clips out. Again, you could watch whatever you watch whoever you want to watch. Just make sure you balance it, because I'm going to give you a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? This is fucking knowledge gumbo. We're going to have some fun. We're going to bug the fuck out some nights, whatever. And I ain't even on pre-workout, because some people be like, yo, he be wild. I didn't even on pre-workout tonight. I didn't even go to the gym. I didn't exercise. I didn't do nothing. I ate light today. I washed clothes. And I'm relaxing, but I got to get to this content. I got a lot of shit that I got to do. I still got these tapes I got to log, but that's a process. So I want to get to it. So I appreciate everybody who rock with me, because I definitely rock with you if you rock with me. You know, let's just always be respectful to one another. And over here, let's create a community of thinkers, critical thinkers, of people who love each other and got a lot of reverence to each other. Sometimes we get bozos who want to infiltrate what we doing. Listen, we get them the fuck up out of here if that's the case. But when you over here, you're going to be respectful. You're going to respect your chat. You're going to respect your people. You're going to argue if you have to. You're going to debate if you have to, but you're going to debate with logic, and you're going to debate with facts. Not how you feel. Don't give a fuck how you feel. Don't even matter. So with that, I'm Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. And I'm out until next time. Let me get some audios up too. So also, if you're a fan of the audio and you like Apple Music and you like Spotify, I got some audios coming up on there too. I'm going to do them right now. You know I'm the one-man band. I do everything myself. I got 1,000,001 things open. I can show you the screen over here real quick before I go. You see I got tabs open up here. Down here is different programs. This is Vegas. This is Photoshop. This is what I'm using right here. Yeah, I got all going on. You know what, Tim Mac, man? We're not always compensated. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I don't really worry about compensation. My compensation sometimes, I might live another 5 years. I might have dodged that call on the road. And, yo, it's so funny because people who be on the phone with me, I be walking around in public asking people, you need my help? I don't know. I feel like paying it forward. I feel like always whatever I get, I got to pay it forward. You know what I'm saying? I always got to pay it forward. So anything that I get, anything I achieve, I give it right away to somebody else. I promise you. I'm walking, I see an elderly woman, I see a woman, I see children. Y'all need my help? Don't be short in the supermarket with me, because I'm definitely going to reach up to the top shelf and get you whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? But I'm happy to be here. Just remember, tell a friend, 7:30. You could set the timer. You could make sure that the notifications is on. Hit that bell. If that bell is not working for you, if you go back and hit the bell and it's not working, put it on all. It'll definitely come to your phone. So with that, I talk for a living, so I ain't going to talk no more. I got to go. And that's it. At Doggie Diamonds on everything. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Twitter is my friend. I be bodying people. You think I body people on here? Twitter, it get ugly on Twitter, a.k.a. X. So I say to anybody, if you have anything that you're trying to sell, if you have a YouTube, get on X. X is one of the only platforms besides Threads and Facebook, but they're owned by the same people. Remember, Threads, Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram is owned by the same people. So that's a little monopoly a little bit. So I say rock with X, but it's easy to get better click-through there. So when you put a link, people could click that link. So if you have your music on there, you could post your music. Don't ever think that you're spamming your shit. You're only spamming something is if you send it to somebody. But if you post it on your timeline, that's not spamming. Never be afraid to post your own shit. If you watch my old shit sometimes, I forgot I did an interview with Young Buck. I swear I forgot I did an interview with Young Buck the other day. I can't say, damn, I forgot I interviewed Young Buck. I tweeted it out. I forgot all about it. So if I forgot about it, then imagine how many people forgot about it or never saw it. So you are television. If you got a brand, do not be afraid to put your candles up, to put your T-shirts up, to put your YouTube up, to put your music up, to put your cleaning service up, to put your consulting service up. Do not be afraid to promote your shit. You are never, ever, ever spamming your shit. You're only spamming when you DM people. You're only spamming when you @reply people. But other than that, if it's on your timeline, that's why they follow you. So with that, I'm going. Until next time, I'm Doggie Diamonds, man. Peace.